Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Nate from the Kraemer Life. We have the dumpster for one more day, so I'm going to go do a walkthrough. I'm going to go do a walkthrough in the house to see if there's anything left to throw away, any last minute big demo items I need to do. I think we're pretty darn close to being done with the demo completely and then on to the rebuilding phase. Got a couple things going on. Oh, it's really bright. So you can tell it's a little chilly today. It's kind of warming up now, but kind of a little chilly. First of all, look at our free-range chickens. The dogs. All right, so a couple things here. I dropped off Katie at the airport early this morning. Unfortunately, she has to be away for, I think it's like 8 days on a business trip. So that's a real bummer. So it's just you and me and the dogs. Speaking of dogs, Winston is at the vet. He's having a operation today. So he's doing the young male operation, if you know what I mean. He was not happy. He did not enjoy being taken to the vet. He doesn't like going to the vet. He likes staying here on the farm. He's not used to it, but he'll be okay. I'll pick him up later in the day today. So, well, I'm excited to have him back. It's weird not having Winston on the farm, even though it's only been about a month, 6 weeks or so of us having him. All right, let's do a walkthrough here. I think we decided that we're gonna remove these double doors. So I need to take those out and frame it. I don't think that's necessary for dumpster land. We're gonna keep the doors. Let's see here. What I'm looking for are things either to throw away that I wouldn't be able to throw away at the local convenience center down the road, or that are really bulky and just be more convenient to throw away now with the dumpster. But I'm not really seeing anything. So nothing in the library. Let's see here. Nothing here. So while I walk through here, so there's some electrical work that needs to be done still before I can really do full-on drywalling. And I have an electrician coming tomorrow to walk through with me and talk about pricing and timing on that. I hope to get that done fairly soon because I really do want to start on getting drywall up. And I have 2 friends coming out to help me, so I'm really excited about that. That'll be fun. One that you've met, one that's new that you haven't met. So, not really seeing anything. You can see that we've taken down the bookshelves that were in this room. Nothing to throw away, nothing to demo. Yep, I think we're good. So I think what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and start on some of these to-do items that we created last episode. If you remember, walked through here and made a little to-do list for each room to get ready for drywall. So I'm gonna get started on some of those. And I think in a couple hours I need to go back into town, go pick up Winston, and bring the little guy back home. All right, I decided to walk back to Gandalf. This just sounds ridiculous. To the gray barn to see if there's anything that I want to throw away here. But it's actually reminded me there's a project that I've been really wanting to get to, and now is the time to do it. And since I don't really have anything urgent left to do with the house, I think I actually might spend today working on this project. So you can see this grouping of trees behind me. No, Kinsley, no. I don't know what you found there, but don't roll on it. Whenever she finds something stinky, she rolls in it, so just stop her in her tracks. So that grouping of trees has to go because it is the tree of heaven, the Ailanthus tree. It is extremely invasive. In fact, they probably doubled in size since we got here. There's only one way to really, for sure, kill them. So I'm gonna use that method today. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and work on this project, and I'll take you guys along. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna spend a couple hours doing this and see how far I can get. These trees have to die. They're gonna take over the entire property. They're so invasive. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough and then I'm gonna get actually going on this project. Let's take a look and see if there's anything in here that like is urgent to throw away. There's garbage in here. There's no doubt that there's garbage, but I don't really know if I wanna, if I really have anything that must be thrown away. Well, we got some animals in here. Besides just the dogs. I hear them. Well, we got a big giant engine block, but I think I'm not gonna be able to get that thing up in the dumpster, and plus I'll probably take it to scrap. There's definitely stuff in here that could be thrown away. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of stuff in here, but I don't know if I'm gonna spend my time going through this and trying to throw stuff away. So, all right, I'll be back. Battery's about to die. Change the battery. Get prepared to kill those Ailanthus trees, and I'll walk you through the process, and let's get them killed. All right, so let me explain how I'm going to kill these trees. So here are the tools that I have. Number one, chainsaw, and I'm not going to be cutting them down. 2, tape, staple to mark the trees that I've killed, gloves, eye protection, and then last but not least, because it's the main ingredient, and unfortunately is an herbicide. So I am not thrilled about using an herbicide. I really don't like to use this stuff. I really don't, but I do think it has its time and place. I'm going to use it in a very controlled manner, very specific trees, individual trees, one by one. I'm not doing a broad spray. It's RM43, so it is glyphosate, I think it's called, and a mazep. I don't have my glasses on. I will put the ingredients down on the screen. I think it's 43%, so I'm going to go a little aggressive on this just to make sure it really gets into the roots and they soak up a lot of this stuff. So I did 4 ounces per 1 gallon. They recommend 7 ounces for between 1 and 10 gallons, depending on how much you want to, what kind of dosage you want. So I kind of went right in, well, I did 4 ounces per 1 gallon. So it's going to be a pretty heavy concentrate in order to kill the tree of heaven. In late summer, early fall, here we are, before the leaves start changing colors, you go around the trunk of a tree and you make a gash in the trunk every 3 inches around the tree. You don't do the entire perimeter of the tree. You don't want to kill it. You don't want to debark it. You just want to make a slash into it. You can do it with an axe. I'm going to do it with my chainsaw. And then you spray the herbicide solution in those gashes. And what that does is, since it's now early fall and all of the nutrients from the trees are coming down into the roots for winter, that herbicide goes along with it. The tree still thinks it's alive. It's going to act as normal. It's going to bring its nutrients down into the root structure, and the herbicide will kill the tree and the roots, and that's what you want. You have to get rid of the roots, otherwise the stuff's just going to come back, and it comes back aggressive every year. It just gets more and more aggressive because it's an invasive species. So I'll go around the big trees, cutting gashes every 3 inches around the tree, spraying it, spot spraying it with, oh, I forgot about using a sprayer, a spot sprayer here, and spraying those gashes and then marking the tree with the, I don't think I'm going to do the date, probably just the month and the year. So I'll know which trees have been treated. It's going to take me a long time to do the whole property. There's so much tree of heaven, and the really small stalk of tree of heaven, you can't do it this way. You have to wait till they get bigger. The only way to kill the small stalk is just spray the leaves, and I'm not quite ready mentally to do that yet. So I'm going to start with the big ones, and maybe that will kill out a lot of the small population because it all is the same root structure. Just got a call from the vet. Winston is done with surgery. Everything went great. He's out of anesthesia, just needs a rest, and they just watch him for a couple hours. So I'm going to give myself 2 hours, see how far I can get with this, and then go pick up Winston. All right, I'm going to start with the largest of the tree trunks in this area. Ignore the yellow strap here. I used this to try to get my truck out of the mud a couple months back, and it's stuck on here. I can't get it off. So just, that has no bearing on today's activities. So I'm going to do about a 1-inch gash every 3 inches around the tree, and then spray it with the herbicide. See how it goes. Alright, so that's how it's done. A few more things to note. You're supposed to do it between 1 to 2 feet off of the ground. Ear protection, I'm going to go get some of that because that chainsaws are loud, even though it's an electric chainsaw. And I think that's it. So it's going to take me some time to get through all these trees, but it needs to be done. So I'm going to go grab ear protection. Maybe I'll do a little time lapse. You'll just kind of see me dancing around getting these trees. Not really much to see, and then I'm going to go grab Winston. So. Hi Winston. Hi buddy. Hello. Hi there. You do not like the cone, do you? No. You don't like the cone of shame. No. But there's no shame in this cone, no. It's just to keep you from licking your wounds. You poor thing. You poor thing. Yeah. Just a few days of this. That's it. Just a few days. Well, Winston made it back. He's doing okay. He's not a happy boy. Didn't like the car ride, didn't like the vet, definitely didn't like the surgery, and doesn't like the after effect. So, or the aftercare. So, we're going to feed him and give him his pain meds. He'll make a quick recovery because he's a young boy. Right, Winston? So, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.